Welcome back to Special5 Online Tuitions. Today, we're looking at the quiet, hidden life of plants. When you look at a leaf, you see total stillness. Plants don't have lungs, and they certainly don't have noses, so there's no rising chest or audible breath. But as we learned back in Class 6, every living creature has to respire to survive. Since a plant is undeniably a living thing, it has to be breathing somehow. Because we can't see a plant inhale or exhale, and there are no mechanical movements to track, we have to find a way to catch them in the act. When simple observation isn't enough, we rely on science. We have to design an experiment to physically capture the invisible. We place germinating seeds in a sealed flask, connected to a test tube of clear lime water. We leave it in total darkness for 24 hours to prevent photosynthesis. Without light, the once clear lime water turns milky and cloudy. In chemistry, lime water turning milky is the standard, universal test proving the presence of carbon dioxide. Since there was no light for photosynthesis, that carbon dioxide had only one possible source. The seeds themselves exhaled it to survive. That exhalation is a byproduct of respiration. It is the internal process where a plant breaks down stored food, glucose, releasing the energy needed to live. This visual equation lays out exactly what happens inside the cells. The plant takes glucose plus oxygen and converts them into carbon dioxide, water, and energy. To bring in that oxygen and release the carbon dioxide, plants use stomata, microscopic pores located on the surface of their leaves. This process never stops. Even dormant seeds that look completely asleep are respiring very slowly. Because of this, agricultural storage facilities have to strictly monitor their oxygen levels to keep stored grain alive. Understanding exactly how this works took rigorous investigation. Kamala Sahoni, the first Indian woman to earn a PhD in science, did pioneering research precisely on plant respiration while at Cambridge University. Respiration is the unstoppable engine powering every plant cell. It runs constantly, even when a stem appears entirely lifeless from the outside. Plants are running two opposing processes. Photosynthesis builds food by taking in carbon dioxide, while respiration breaks down that food by using up oxygen. This visual scale shows what happens during the day. Both processes run simultaneously in sunlight, but photosynthesis massively outpaces respiration. Because of this speed difference, the plant appears to only take in carbon dioxide and give off oxygen. But look what happens at night. Without sunlight, photosynthesis shuts down completely. Respiration remains steady. Now the true baseline is exposed. The plant actively takes in oxygen and releases carbon dioxide into the air. A plant's outward breathing pattern flips based entirely on the sun, hiding its constant 24-hour need for oxygen. Plants need that continuous energy. Without respiration, they couldn't grow new cells, absorb minerals from the soil, or repair damaged tissue. And because plant and animal gas exchanges are exact opposites, our ecosystems rely on this cycle. By living side by side, plants and animals naturally balance the oxygen and carbon dioxide levels in the Earth's atmosphere. That wraps up our look at the hidden breath of plants. Thanks for joining us here at Special5 Online Tuitions. Before you go, pause the video and test yourself on these 5 questions, covering the darkness variable, the lime water test, stomata, the respiration equation, and the daytime gas exchange illusion. If you can answer these, you understand how even the quietest life forms are constantly working, breathing, and keeping our world in balance.